I'm back, and I'm back with some chemistry. Some chemistry I don't particularly like, but some chemistry that I'm not going to do anything about. So let's get started. Here we've got some green ammonia, and I'm not doing anything about that because, as some have seen, people that have watched the video of my ammonia test on tap water might recall that that's not a whole lot lighter or darker. It's about the same as what comes out of the tap. So what good would doing a water change for ammonia do when the water out of the tap is about what the fish tank is? It's not going to make much difference, is it? So, okay, there's no point in doing water change for ammonia if it's not going to make much of a change. And nitrites are excellent, like they always seem to be, unless you're cycling a fish tank. Then you might catch that window when they're not excellent. And as far as nitrates go, that's, again, a good reading, because that one water change made a significant difference. I'm happy with those nitrates, that the color is not too dark. If anything, it's too light. So I'm happy with that. And the ammonia, well, because I haven't got a RO unit, I'm just going to have to live with. If it was significantly darker, water change might make sense, but yeah, water change ain't going to do much for the ammonia right now. Thankfully, it's not so high that it concerns me. I mean, I don't like it, but I'm glad it's not any higher. So then, you can see the wand for my meter. There's my meter. I think the calibration is right this time. The meter seems to say that it's right. You can see, if it'll focus, that check button on the right, just above the Celsius button, because this measures in Celsius. Haven't found a way to change it to Fahrenheit, but considering most of the world consider Celsius the correct form of measurement, yeah, not too disappointed. I mean, if it's only going to do one, I guess Celsius would be the one for a YouTube channel. I've got viewers that are not in the US, at least one. Pretty sure I've got at least one viewer, yeah. So, here's the readings for that. Right off the bat, the pH that was already low has dropped some more. Kind of makes sense. Haven't done a water change. And that's what fish tank water does just by getting old. At least around here, it will drop as it ages. So, yeah, that's alarming. 4.4, really? But, again, I'm going to get diligent with my water changes, and hopefully that will climb a bit. But with no major impacts either on my plants or my fish, I'm going to let the readings be what they are. They've probably been low like this for some time because my high pH liquid test was being deceiving. I was thinking it was around 6 because the high end wasn't changing. And then I did a low range test and it did nothing. So I was not getting pH readings. Now that I'm getting pH readings, I'm not going to let low readings frighten me. But while I know they're this low, I am going to keep a hawk eye on things. Watch things very, very closely for decline. And the micro Siemens, they have gone up from 0.81 to 0.84. It's a 4 and a 9. No water change. So it makes sense that the total dissolved solids would rise. And micro Siemens is just a way of measuring the total dissolved solids in the water. So I was adding food, feeding the fish. Makes sense that that would rise. Like I say, it's micro Siemens and it's reading 0.81 for last week, 0.84 for this week. Again, that's an 8 and a 4, not 9s. And then we get down to the parts per million, which I think most people